for us, and I just can't thank Mike from Wall Coast, my wife, my crew, everybody that's been with me for the last 5 or 6 years. They just stuck with me all year long. It was a bad year. We tore up a lot of stuff, went through a lot of equipment, and but you know what? Toward the end of the year, it came around and things got better. And it was funny because Derek Buckley's dad, I was just talking to him, and he was telling me that he really considers me to be a good racer, one that would race his son clean. And one of the best races that I've had in my career was the night that Derek and I were racing. I think it was maybe the bandit race. I don't even remember what race, but he was leading and I was chasing him, and a red flag came out and pulled alongside of me, and I was excited for him because he was racing so good, and I was charging, and I just told him that, you know what, I'm going to be there and I'm going to be behind you and I'm going to go to the front, so just make sure that you remember that I'm there. And it was just the most exciting time I had, because 3 years prior to that he said to me, you know what, I want to run like you, I want to run the top. And that's all I could think about that night, that race. And you know what, if I got by you, great. If I didn't, I would have been more than happy to see you win. So you know what, that's what it really means to me, seeing people like that and the guys that I race with out here, and pretty much everybody that's here tonight. You know, it's a sport, it's a family sport that that's what keeps us coming back. And we're going to try again this year, you know. We just want to win. That's all we want to do. Thank you.
This class has really run strong. The past champion at IMCA years ago, and continues to run strong. Very helpful and a good guy to have around. Kevin Kierce.
Thought you'd get away without a speech. It's kind of become my annual deal. Nobody works harder at this deal. You know, we all bust our butt on our race cars and help our kids and help our friends and our brother-in-laws, and the wives put up with it. But this guy behind me, Jim Naylor, he deserves a standing ovation. Congratulations to Robbie, obviously, and thank you, everybody. Like Chris said, this is a big family deal. You know, he's chasing Buckley, trying to win a race, and that same night I was running third, chasing Buckley, and on that red flag he's talking about, Buckley's banging the side of his car and hollering. I said, "I'm coming to get you, Buckley." He says, "Bring it on," and we're just battling it out. And the night that he won his race, I got to watch. We got crashed out on the first lap, but he about put a lap on the whole field. That guy kicked our butt. So look forward to doing it again next year. See y'all. Thank you for everybody.
Next driver. I'm not sure what he's doing next year.
I'd like to thank the champ and Corey Cruzman for creating the class, and my family, most of all my dad for everything all my life, and my mom for making the race weekend as comfortable as possible, and my brother Ronnie for showing up just before the heat race and telling my dad what to do, and my brother Ryan for coming up and helping load the car and the trailer, and my sister for never complaining about going to the races, and Race Squad for all the support throughout my racing career. Thank you.
I built this car last year, and a lot of people said it wasn't going to be good. Nobody that worked on it said that. Anyway, a lot of people helped. Some of the people I competed with also helped me work on that car and build that car last year. That was great. It was Steve Klingberg, David Peterson, David Mortensen, Travis Wickenden, Collision Center. He did the paint job on the car. Frank Bigham, for having the patience to work with the in-car video stuff Running a Ventura, they swapped out my motor and transmission for me when I got it rebuilt. Our Kierce, that's what got the car on the track. Ken's muffler was a very unique sounding car when it came up behind people. They knew they were in trouble. I got there, we can't find the right track, the right line. The only guy I know that can chew me out for winning a race is along the wrong line. Anyway, most of all, my wife Barbara and my son Ryan, of course, are on that. Thank you.
We should have an orange one for you.
This guy, if you ever seen him out there, he uses another one to drive.
The last race, I maybe noticed I talked to Jim afterwards, and I got right from my dad about it. Now you can find out why. Come up here. Everybody who's been on the internet sees Chief Chuck. That's him. I gotta thank sponsors. First I gotta thank my dad. Picked up all the money for the car. I don't know if that was a good decision or not, but we bought a new motor. Me and my teammate, or me and my partner in the chassis business decided, and everybody else that I'm forgetting, Paul's Automotive. Oh, he's not here. And see you guys next year.
One of the things that Johnny, he really didn't want to come here tonight to receive this award because he was afraid Jim Naylor was going to do the interviewing. So Jim, should we let him off the hook?
Well, you know he's really proud of tonight because he had his hair all buffed off. He's looking good.
Thanks, Jim. I want to thank my sponsors, which is State Ready Mix, Mission Ready Mix, and Grimes Rock and Lynch Trucking, and everybody in the pits that I raced with. They gave me a lot of help this year. Thank you.
Johnny, we'd be very remiss if we didn't thank your whole family for all the concrete they have donated for all the great projects. And I want you to thank the whole family because they got behind this guy in a big way and they put behind Ventura Raceway. And they really helped us out tremendously. So thank Rusty, thank your dad, thank all the rest of the people at the plant. Thank you.
And from what I heard, just did an absolutely outstanding job. Somebody took him out, I guess, off of a transfer position, which would have got you, I guess, to the B or maybe even towards the main. And this driver came out this year, wasn't leading all year long, but towards the end of the year ran really strong. And he's been a Ventura Raceway fan and supporter for a number of years. Bobby McNuggets.
I got to thank Jimmy for having this track. I go way back here. I was like 15 years old. My dad brought me here for a TQ race. I think there was a cover top of the track still, the day race, and an old guy named Bob McCall, I think he won the championship, and Mike Drake was second. And, little Jay Drake running around, Corey Cruzman, I remember all them guys back then, but the guy Friday shot. I think if you asked him, he probably won that day, but I don't think he did. But he had a little granddaughter that was, the first time I seen her, I thought, wow, she's pretty cool. So about 28 years later and a couple kids, she's still pretty cool. I remember, I mean, it raced everywhere across the country. I think only Mikey back there and Dean Buckley and Jim Naylor and myself, or I can't think anybody else who was here back then besides Wendy. But I've been everywhere in between here, and this place is special, so you guys are lucky. Thank you.
I said a lot earlier, this was a really tough division this year, and we had lots of great drivers, lots of good cars. And this driver always